These obvious falsehoods generated by jealous business rivals and lying children merely go to show how the powerful are routinely targeted for harassment. Furthermore, What? No! Unhand me immediately! I'm innocent in these matters! Innocent!
Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. My name is Death by Pony, and it is our last video for our kids' spirits. Thank you for making it this far. I won't hold up any more of our time, so let's go. That was me. You hate Deko's guts, don't you? You can't live in fear of what he could do to you forever, you know. I don't honestly care who wins this game. I'll surrender so you can save face. You're willing to clear our alliance. This is about more than me and you. Think of what Deko might do to Clyde if he ever figures out what they feel about you. Swaying her to my side while playing the game is tricky, but I manage. Let's be real here, Sue. You hate your father. You hate him with the burning rate of 1,000,000 exploding suns. And put it that way, but it's true.
No helping it.
Hate doesn't enter into it. I need his resources. I need his support. That's just the hard reality of it. Meaning you're living in a constant state of fear of what's happened if he abandons you. What he could do if you abandon him. Damn it. Sue aims down the plastic sight of her gun after missing several shots. Shut up and play, okay? But I've got an advantage. How hard do I want to press it? You're a coward. You could be kicking ass on your own. Instead, you're behind him. Don't you find that sad? Say numb to him. You don't need him or anything. He offers you. Take the hard path and be proud. I'm just chatting here. You're the one missing the shots after shot. Missing the game. Be proud. Then stand up to him. He needs you more than you need him. Without you, he's just dirty corporate douchebag. I'm not saying it'll be easy to go independent. It'll be your path, not his. Just shut up and play. That's got her angry, although she's still playing in a capable manner, letting that anger power her efforts. See how clearly my words sink in. Call it a win and move on. As the game enters the last stage against the giant radioactive mutant version, Joseph Stalin, this time to the executing blow. And I don't mean the killing blow to communism, I mean to Sue. Our scores are occasionally neck and neck, but I'm still falling behind. I'm going to need one last risk-taking, death-defying act to push past her to win this thing. Easily bump into her, deliver a rousing speech, launch nuclear weapon. Nuclear weapons! Fortunately for me, I know one weird trick that radioactive Stalin hates. A strange little quirk of zombie meltdown that I doubt Sue is prepared for. Wait until the next wave of minions, which has far more unmutated humans than zombie combies. I quickly side glance, confirm Sue has raised her gun, waiting humans to get out and out of the way so she can resume blowing away the undead. Whereas I trigger the nuke button and squeeze my trigger. Nuclear launch detected. What? As the screen filling blast atomic energy, the game flips all zombies into humans and humans into zombies. Since I was ready for it, I can pick off half a dozen newly minted zombies while Sue's scrambling to acquire targets, accidentally hitting newly cured humans. Now our scores are narrowing and narrowing. As for the final shot, sing into the glowing screen, characteristic of Joseph Stalin, the final boss begins to flash bright yellow. And then in a digital spray of blood and gore, he's gone. As for the final score, well, wow. Good game. Seriously, good game. How about we rejoin the others and tell them how it went? At last, the guns are silent. A great tragedy has ended. A great victory has been won. I holster my light gun as Sue holsters hers. We proceed back upstairs. Oh, please tell me we won. It was a hard-fought battle, to be sure, and let it never be said that Ghost Monster backed down from a challenge. We both put everything on the line, honor, pride, and our futures. As for the results, who reigns supreme at Zombie Meltdown?
Yeah, I got pwned for reals. A win's a win, and a deal's a deal.
What?
You know, you've been honest with me and willing to put up with a staggering amount of my childish bull. That shows character. Shows strength. Shows a hell of a lot more strength of character than my father's ever managed, in fact. I think we can do business. You want to save your arcade? I've got the evidence you need to stick Daddy Dearest behind bars for the rest of his life. Every dirty deal I've ever helped him carry out. And believe you me, that's a lot of extremely filthy deeds.
Ooh.
You can't do this. I forbid it. You are my daughter, and if I go down, you're coming with me.
Really? I think I can spin this entire mess as your fault.
I'd like to see you try, you ignorant brat. You're a career criminal, incorrigible to the end. What possible proof could you offer up of your innocence?
Sue snaps her fingers and points to my phone.
Oh, Iris. Would you kindly?
Sure thing, Miss Sue. As from my speaker, a perfect audio recording of Deco's earlier self-incriminating words.
Who knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence. But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them.
Oh!
She knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Golly, that sure smells like corruption of a minor and blackmail to me.
Oh!
And once I do my hair and pigtails and offer a jury big puppy dog eyes, oh, my mean old dad forced me into a life of crime. Well, what do you think happens next?
No, that's impossible. You said you blocked all recording devices. I said I couldn't block Iris from functioning, just block her from uploading her recordings anywhere. She was still listening this whole time. You can go ahead and remove the data block now, Clyde. Already done. I've also uploaded a press kit based on our Dekonami archivists to major 5 newspapers, 11 websites, ESPN, eSports Centers, and HGTV. Home and Garden Television? I figured the 2 guys from Arcade Flippers might be interested. I really like that show. With that settled, Sue turns a smug, satisfied smile towards her doomed father.
Welcome to the Ides of March, Dad. You want to get me in trouble too? You feel free. At worst, I'll do a year or 2 in juvie. But you're gonna bleed out on the floor by the time I'm through.
Inky, Blinky. Yeah, boss? Show my father the door, gently. Don't leave any marks, at least.
No! This is completely unacceptable. I am your father. I'm Dekonami. I am the arcade business.
And that's your problem. Inky and Blinky easily restrain Deco by the arms and just can't let him go without having my 2 cents. It's a shame it had to come to this, but goodbye. It's nothing personal, Mr. Nami, just business. Hi, arcade business, I'm Dad. Game over, Deco, you lose. It's nothing personal, Nami, just business. Nothing personal, Mr. Nami, just business. The arcade industry doesn't need you anymore. It's time for fresh blood to turn things around from the dead end you steered us toward. And so, justice is served.
Impudent, insignificant little.
Are you still here? Not for
I
long.
haven't lost. I can still fight this. I can still.
The ghosts of monsters remove Deco from our sight. Instantly, the entire atmosphere of the place changes as a great weight has lifted. Whew! I was a little scared there for a second. I'm like, please let her having problems with Daddy Dearest steer this appropriately so this goes in our favor. I didn't want to try and bring romance and things into this. Not for her, at least. I couldn't be more relieved, and I relaxed into a sigh. Not gonna lie, the next few days will be interesting to say the least. I think you'd better stay at my place. My parents won't mind at all. Yeah, I'm gonna need a hideout until the heat is off. Maybe practice batting my eyelashes at a weak-willed jury box full of concerned parents, too. Sue blinks in astonishment. All right, Ash, you're still here. I knew you were special. You were from the day one. If the heat ever cools off and we make amends with the lovely chainsaw, I might pop by your arcade, play some games, and not stir up any trouble.
I'll keep my promise. The public will know Deco hired a gang to go after you. That should exonerate your arcade as a victim of his shady dealings. So, we square?
Thank you for everything you've done. Yep, we're also a triangle and circle. You're wrong. You wronged me, but I can let it go. You're a terrible person, but whatever. We're a circle. Square, we're circle. We're square, circle, rhombus, and octagon. We're up and down, left, right, A, B, square.
Sweet.
No one can defeat us. Deco can suck it. You hear that? Suck it.
I'm pretty sure he's out of hearing range.
I don't even care. We're badasses. You kicked so much butt. We rule.
Aw, she's enthusiastic and ready. Oh, Tanvi, you always manage to bring a smile to my face. You're not wrong. My ass-kicking was phenomenal.
Damn right. Without you, none of this could have happened. I'm happy that we could be partners in victory.
Oh, partners in victory and in life.
And I'm so proud to call you my partner.
Oh,
Now let's celebrate.
I love this for us. Next few days passed by in a blur. The morning we had press crowding around the doors of the arcade before we'd even open. Sue's care package of bad news that went up in wire caught their attention. Mr. Langer, is it true that Dekonami organized a gang hit on your arcade? How do you respond to the allegations that Dekonami is involved in an international counterfeit plush doll prize ring? What is your relationship with Ghost Monsters? Have you heard of the allegations of child abuse? Have you seen Mr. Fame's article talking about the incident, praising your professionalism? I gave so many interviews that day that I lost my voice. Fortunately, Queen Bee was on hand to keep me hydrated and encourage me onwards. Everybody loves seeing a fallen family entertainment icon. It made them feel self-righteous, and Dekonami was now square in the crosshairs. It didn't matter that the official police response was a generic, "We're still investigating these claims. The court of public opinion has decided." Decopolis was doomed. The final crushing blow came as a televised press conference 3 days later.
These obvious falsehoods generated by jealous business rivals and lying children merely go to show how the powerful are routinely targeted for harassment. Furthermore, What? No! Unhand me immediately! I'm innocent in these matters! Innocent!
And we never saw him again. Seriously, after the arrest, he just up and vanished from the public eye. It's honestly a bit creepy. It was at least expecting a trial or something.
He told me that if I didn't commit all those crimes, he'd take away my food. I never wanted to be a hacker. I just like computers. I wanted to get a computer degree and get a normal job like anyone else.
Largely a lie of Hukum, but it was good to see Sue breaking away from Deco's influence all the same. Who knows, maybe Sue's ready to turn over a new leaf and go straight after all. Deco's palace board of directors unanimously voted to eject him, given he'd vanished into the guts of the judicial system. Oh, the arcade empire he established is still out there. It's still powerful, still tacky as heck, and still a menace to small arcades like ours. But without his guiding vision, it's largely treading water. Who knows, maybe one day the traditional arcades will overtake what's left behind. Was there heaven and hell games? We figured out the best way to mix our good food and hot competition screens all over the restaurant to watch the tournaments going on in the main arcade area. The profit from the restaurant allows us to throw some seriously epic competitions. We've violated fire codes like 3 times from folks packing in here. It's pretty intense, I'll admit, but this is one hell of an arcade.
Having assisted in the slaying of Dekonami's foul presence, Hamza finds himself tired of the restaurant business. It seems his wanderlust has returned. Farewell, my friends. I leave my dining establishment in your capable hands. I must resume seeking mysterious and unknowable arcade treasures far and wide.
Aww.
I'll have a doggy bag of those delicious jalapeno poppers to go for when I depart, of course.
Aww. But the arcade in the end is less important than the people who call it home. Oh! Huh, look at us! Oh! We're so cute! It's everything! After stabbing a US-based Heavenly Kings team, House Tanvi went to win not one, but many tournaments with her new team. Now she's the most prominent and well-known Fist of Comfort player in the world. She got several sponsors and travels all over taking on challengers. Everyone knows the name of Queen Bee. She trained day and night, day after day, took trips to visit the original Heavenly Kings, and never gave up her dream. And I was right beside her the whole time, cheering her on. Since I was adept at managing Heaven and Hell games, I even got to help Tanvi manage the team, like a co-manager, if you will. It allowed for me to take time to travel with her and explore all the cities we went to as well. I can't believe it. Champion 5 years in a row.
Oh, I can believe it. This is great.
How should we celebrate tonight? The usual wine and dine? Dancing? Party?
Actually, a nice quiet evening to wind down. Just the two of us, snuggling on the couch. Oh, and a bottle of wine. That sounds like perfection.
Aww. You are perfection every way, and that sounds like a fine way to
I
celebrate.
wouldn't want to be celebrating this victory with anyone else but you.
Aww. Iris explained to me that irises, being adaptive software, eventually become more and more like their users. It seems my brash and bold attitude is now reflected in the screen of my phone, and Iris has developed a toot of herself.
Why should I have to hide in the shadows? Irises should come out loud and proud to tell the whole world we're ready to help. And I've got you to thank for this newfound confidence.
Aw. And would you believe it? Gav and Naomi ended up dating. Both of them were a bit distant from the others at first, but I guess everything we did together helped them come out of their shells a bit and realize neither one was an enemy. See, I ended up dating her the first time, so that didn't happen. But wild. Oh, they argue from time to time, usually about games and profit margins. But there's a mutual dream they share of a wonderful arcade where they can both be happy, and I'm proud to have played a small part in helping them find that dream. Naomi formed an online community of arcade repair enthusiasts, one which let her make a safe place to go, get to know others, be part of a crowd on her own terms. And Gavin took advantage of the fall of Deco's place to make Heaven Hell Games the hottest new arcade destination on the block, using his excellent business skills. I know we're something of an odd couple, but that's okay. We're both odd people. We've never really done anything the normal way to begin with. Oddities we may be, but there's nothing odd about my love for you. I'm honored to be by your side, Naomi. Ashley continued to be our mascot and main floor attendant by day in Heaven and Hell Games. Customers grew accustomed to seeing their smiling faces on the walk through the door. As we grew and got bigger, more people took notice of Ashley's Heaven and Hell Games costume, and more people wanted to see our mascot on shirts, mugs, body pillows, even. I just printed up another batch of Heaven and Hell Game hoodies, and these things are selling like hotcakes. That was such a fantastic idea, Ash. Customers just couldn't get enough. Oh, and I just started working on a pattern for another mascot that we should reveal soon. Maybe I'll even get you to model it for me one day. Through the good times and the bad, Juniper stuck by me, my BFF for life. I'm really proud, you know. You pulled yourself out of the tailspin your life was in. You went for it, and you did it. You made it happen. I'm lucky I've got to be even a small part of that. A large part of that, I'd say. I wouldn't be here now if not for you. Hey, I'll take credit if you want me to. Just call me Juniper, the life coach, and I'll be your main corner until you're dead. Hopefully later rather than sooner, though. Personally had 2 years left to live, but we made them happy ones. We're his friends, and we would be friends until the end. About a year and a half into the age of Heaven and Hell Games, Mr. Moopy's high score fell. The Mr. Moopy high score fell. At last, Percy had achieved his dreams. Soon after, he decided to return home to England. I think he was seeking new healthcare options, or maybe he was just homesick. I'd like to think he's still out there thriving, and if not, well, he achieved his dream, and I doubt he had any regrets. Theo kept the Showtime stage scene alive here at Heaven Hell Games until he got offered a job as the regional community manager. Theo put his crewmate D in charge here as he set off traveling, organizing dancing tournaments around the world. He's doing what he loves, connecting with all sorts of people. I guess he just never connected enough with anybody here to stay around. Wonder if he'll ever stop by again. Hop on our stage and show us his moves. Love and friendship in a time of pixels and quarters. Finally, I'm home. Heaven and Hell Games. Thank you, Heaven and Hell Games. My spirit restored and my future is bright. At last, I can say, truly happy, I'm at peace. I'm having a ball. I'm ready for more. Happy. I'm happy. I'm finally truly happy with who I am and where I am. I fought hard for this and won't regret efforts, but happiness is my reward. For this day and every day to come. What is this? Thank you for playing. Oh? This is outrageous. I demand to speak with my lawyer. Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me? You can't do this to me. I'm well aware of who you are. Good, then you know I can afford a lawyer who can run circles around you, whoever you are. Two of you are officially under arrest. Technically, this facility does not exist. Neither do I. What? You can't do this. If you prefer, I could hand you over to the police. There's a cybercrime task force that's eager to get their hands on you. But if you'd like to avoid lengthy prison sentence, I have a proposition for you. I'd like to know about a tiny little detail burned in all of those leaked files your daughter posted online. Specifically, the 1980 playtest. The what? I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. You know damn well what I'm talking about. The Sin Sholo's Pride and Joy. You hosted secret playtests of that game. Oh, those tests, sorry, but I don't see what help I'll be. I only played a minor role. Once the tests were over, the machines were shipped out to their locations. Exactly, against our authority. Shinslowlin distributed their prototypes, and you're going to use all your connections, all your leverage, every drop of what influence you have left to help us find our property. Polybus was our project, Mr. Nami, and we want it back. Damn. Your flux capacitor is now charged. On to your next playthrough. You can use your mouse wheel to scroll back and forth in time and change your most recent decisions. Would you like to export your current character and story data so you can carry it over to the next game, Arcade Spirits New Challengers? This will overwrite any previous exported data! Yes! Oh my god, yes! See, when I played this the first time, they said that they could save the data so it could be used for new projects. And when they announced New Challengers, I'm like, oh my god, is it going to use the data from the first thing? And now, I can use my playthrough that on that. And since I'm going to be playing it for YouTube anyway, you guys will get to see how the playthrough influenced that, because I'll play it on my own, and I'll probably make a whole thing about it. But I need to calm down. But I'm excited. Now exporting data. All done. Thank you for playing. I feel so excited. I'm so happy. I'm sorry. I'm a little much right now. But yeah, there we go. That's the end of Arcade Spirit, and next time I play, we'll be playing New Challengers, and I can't wait to see how that goes. I'm so psyched. I was like, oh, I need to do a playthrough because I'm going to do the next one on the channel. I need people to know what the first one was like, and I can't do that unless I actually play it again. But here we go. I love this. I will see you guys next time. Next week, what day does Arcade Spirit post? Next Wednesday will be New Challengers. Anyway, I hope you have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, like and come back next week to see the second game. I hope you enjoyed it and you'll subscribe to come back. But without further ado, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
How it's supposed to feel.